Hello, and welcome to another edition of Delta Media Group's Tech Tuesday. We're just coming off the holiday week last week, so we're all kind of playing catch up this week. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July. Hope everybody still has all their digits. That's it's very important in this particular holiday season. And also the only holiday season I can think of where that's actually an issue. Like, it's amazing that that comes to mind first every 4th of July. But alas, I digress. So today, we're going to go over a system that we have recently added to the DeltaNet, or more of an interface than a system, I guess, that we've had some questions about for a while because it relates to some features we've had in there for a while. So long story short, you have the ability to send out emails for future dates through a few different systems in the DeltaNet, but whenever you had set up an email that way, it was kind of off in the ether after that. We've added an interface where you can see all of those emails you have queued up to go out on future dates. So let's go into the DeltaNet and take a look. Now, just to give you a little background to start off with, I'm going to show you a couple systems in particular that we've gone over before in various other videos, but I'll just give you a glance at them. So if we go down here to Customers and Email Blasts, you can see we have all of our pre-built content, and down here we have the interface to create the email blast. The thing of note here is at the top we have a send-on date. So basically we've always cautioned you not to send something out way in advance, because the way this system works, if I send something or set something up today to go out the 1st of December, say I want to send a Christmas email out, the people that this will actually send to when it sends in December are those in the groups that I tell it to send to today. So if I have a group A with 5 customers in it today, and that group has 50 customers in it when it actually sends in October, it's only going to send to those 5, because it's only going to send to the ones that were in there back when I set the email up. So, with me so far? So, now, you still have the ability to do that, and you don't have to take as much care in setting these not to go out way in advance, because you now have an interface to go in and see all of the emails that are queued to go out. So that is Email Blast. Now you can see the same functionality if I go here to Customers and e-cards. So we'll go down to e-cards and flyers, and I'll just pick an e-card here. I think this first one's an e-card. It's a very pretty e-card, in fact. So we'll pick our e-card. There we go. Pick a listing, preview. There's our very pretty listing. Send e-card, and now you can see again, I can choose a send-on date. So by default, again, that'll be today, but if I want to set it to go out in the future, I'll just go ahead and click this button, and I'll go down through my calendar, and let's say I want to send this one 1st of November. So we'll set that up, and I'll pick a group here for it to go out to, and click Send e-card, and there we go. So it's set to send. I have all my share icons and everything. So now I've just set up an e-card to go out on a future date. So let's say that I go in here and I create an email blast or an e-card. I set it to go out way in advance, and now I want to see who I set it up to send to. Either I forgot who I sent it to, or maybe I just accidentally set it too far out and I want it to go out sooner, so I don't want it to go out twice. Well, now that is where the new system comes in. So if I go to Customers and down here to Queued Email, I can see all of the emails I have in the system set to go out in the future. So I created some earlier today, but we also have the ones that I just created, but you can see here. So I created this on July 10th. These are all the customers it's set to go to. CRM blast means it was an email blast, and then July 17th is the date I have it set to go out. If I want to preview that email, I can click the preview button and see what it actually looks like. You can see there's my email. And if I want to delete it, I can click this little plus sign, and you see I have a delete button here. Delete, are you sure, confirm, and there we go. Just like that, it's gone. So now I don't have to be afraid of setting things to go out way in advance, because I can just go in and delete them if I want to change it later on. I also don't have to worry about forgetting what I set up, because here it all is. Here's all the ones that I set to go out in November. You can see again, create date July 10th, send date November 1st. Now I'll also add here, when I click this plus sign, you can see that this is an e-card instead of an email blast. But when I click the plus sign, it opens up this delete column where I have the delete button. On most browser windows, if you're not viewing this on a tablet or a phone, it'll actually show the delete button out here on the right. So you won't have to hit this plus sign to get it. You'll just click the delete button over there. It just puts things, sort of stacks things under that plus sign as the browser window gets smaller. And so you can cycle through all my pages here, and those are all the emails I have set to go out. I can also use the search function to narrow this down to specific emails or specific recipients. So if I have a customer that I think I had in some groups that I sent some e-cards out to and I don't want it to go out to that person, I can just type their email address up here. It'll search all of my recipients, find all the matches, and then I can go through and delete every email going to just that customer as well. And I can expand this out so that I can see more results on a single page. And there you go. That is all there is to it. So nice and simple, a nice easy feature to kick us off this week, coming back from the holiday weekend. Everybody can be thankful of that. So, as always, thanks a lot for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, feel free to comment on one of our videos or send an email into support@deltagroup.com or give us a call. And if you want to get notifications of these videos when we go live with them in the future, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel or like our Facebook page, and you should get notifications of those. So, thanks a lot for joining me, and I will see you again next week.